Hey guys, just wanted to jump on here real quick. This morning I was talking with a teammate about fear of public speaking and everything. The reason I'm doing this series of live videos is because I had a coach challenge me to go live several times a week. Actually, she recommended once a day, but schedules don't always allow that. And so I'm doing it. Help me to become more articulate, help me to eliminate the ums and ahs that riddle my speech, help me to think better on my feet. When I was talking with my teammate this morning, though, an incident from about 4 years came to mind. I was doing a personal development seminar as a student, and it came time for us to have the opportunity to share to the group. Now, in my opinion, this was a big group. At least that's what it seemed to me at the time. I mean, there were over 200 people in the room. And if you're anything like me, 200 people seems like a lot of people to speak to. Because, the things we make up, all the stories. Oh, they're judging me. Oh, they're going to see how fat I am. Oh, they're going to think I'm not articulated. Oh, no. But I had promised a friend that I was going to participate in everything I could during the 4 days that we were in that training room. And I hadn't done that yet. So I said, okay, it's my turn. Because one of the most important things is for me to be my word. My word is precious to me. This morning I was reading during my devotions about the importance of your word. Do you know that in the book of Genesis, it says that God created the world with a word. He created the oceans with a word. As a matter of fact, in the first chapter of John, Jesus is described as the Word. And the Word was God, and the Word is God. So, really, it is the force of creation, your Word. What you speak into existence, I really feel has power. Now, I digress a little bit. So I had given my friend my word that I would play hard and participate in everything I could. And I remember getting up on that stage in front of 200 people, and the group facilitator, a man who's become a good friend of mine, his name's Chris DeSanti. He was in the back of the room with the microphone just to interact with us. And it was frightening. I'll say it. I was afraid. And I get up there and I take the microphone and I say, "Hey, how you doing?" And Chris from the back of the room says, "How you doing? How you feeling right now?" And literally my response was, "I'm ready to shit myself." Yeah, I said that. And Chris was very kind, very gentle, and helped dig a little deeper. And it wasn't just the fear of public speaking, it was fear of being seen, of being at risk. And one of the things I truly believe is that the way we do one thing is the way we do everything. So Chris brought that to light and showed how I was always playing it safe in relationships, in my job, leadership positions. I was afraid to put myself out there. But me getting up on that stage in front of 200 people was a step in the right direction. You know, one of the things I learned through the course of the past several years is that our feelings aren't facts. In fact, our emotions are simply the chemical response to environmental stimuli. Yeah, those sound like big words. What does it mean, Ray? Well, what that means is that, okay, something happens that makes us feel afraid. A loud noise, driving in a rainstorm, uh, speaking in front of 200 people, bad thoughts, bad memories resurfacing from the past. So, for fear, what will happen is your adrenal gland uh, will actually release adrenaline and also cortisol into your body. You know, when something happens and you're instantly alert, you're injured, and you're wondering what's happening, and depending on how we react, that's the fight or flight mechanism that scientists speak of. You know, putting it on that level. Okay, so adrenaline, cortisol, what? Go to a chemistry shop or something, you can probably pick them up for under $5. Actually, for the amount that's released in our body, would be less than $1 worth. So I'm going to less than $1 worth of chemicals ruin my life. During the past several years, I've worked at a process of overcoming fear. My process is first, I acknowledge my fear. It's like, oh, yes, I'm afraid. Find the source of it. What is causing this fear? Is it real? Or is it a memory of the past? I mean, if it's real, like driving in a rainstorm, and I might be afraid of I live in Florida. We get horrific rainstorms down here, hurricanes and stuff. It's hurricane season. So if I'm driving in a rainstorm, yeah, I'm going to be cautious. I need that jolt of adrenaline and cortisol to make me alert. And that's going to stimulate my behavior. But thoughts, worrying about what people say, putting myself out there, speaking for people. I mean, since that incident with Chris, I've had several opportunities to speak to larger groups than that. But we get to keep on going. We get to acknowledge our fear. Yes, I'm being afraid. And once we acknowledge it and we see the source of it, we get to go on and choose to overcome it, choose to walk through that. I mean, hey, like I said, it's $1 worth of chemicals. And I get to choose my course of action. I get to speak what I'm going to do. Yes, I'm going to pursue this course of action. Yes, I'm going to drive safely. Yes, I'm going to get up in front of 200 people. Yes, I'm going to go to the dentist. You know, they say that public speaking and going to the dentist are two of our biggest fears. Am I going to allow my life to be controlled by fear? Or am I going to step out in courage, do something new? Ignore the status quo, not worry about what people think. Personally, I'm committed to living my best life now. It's not going to be easy always. And yeah, sometimes I'll feel that fear, but I'm not going to let it rule my life. Thanks for letting me share. Have a great day.